Hello, 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 good people. I am your host, Mr. HJ, and we are back at it one more time. Hope everybody's having a wonderful and productive day today. Shout out to my MVPs, that is Men Valuing Purpose, and my LLCs, Ladies Loving and Courageous. If you are new to the channel, this is all about personal development, becoming the best version of you that you can be. And as we like to say, this is a journey, not a destination. As always, time is a finite thing, and we often look at time as an investment, or you should. And your time and your investment here today is in good hands because this is good ground. Now, got a question for you. Have you ever been out and seen a person and automatically assumed a narrative of their life from first glance? I know you guys out there, y'all are better than me, right? And you never, judged a book by its cover, right? And in a perfect world, we would not. But in being real, we do. And unfortunately, just that happens all of the time. So today's video is specifically about image and why it matters. Now, another old saying is you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And that's very true. And oftentimes, the first thing that people see truly is on the outside. You have to know that. And you have to be okay in accepting that reality. And what we're going to do is use that to our advantage. In doing that, you can help enhance your life and get better outcomes and results in your life experiences. But you may be asking the question, how? How do we go about doing that? A successful image makes you more likable, relatable, trustworthy, desirable as a friend, or even in business. And whether you want to believe it or agree with it or not, your image tells a person 11 different things about you without you even saying a word to them. So you may be asking yourself, well, that's kind of odd, Mr. HJ. How does your image make you more trustworthy? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you look like a person that is about your business, let's just say you come in a nice suit or business appropriate attire, or you're fitting the role of what it is that you're doing or that you want to do from an outside perspective. Sadly, and good and bad, people are going to assume something about you. They maybe assume that, hey, this guy's about his business, or that he takes care of business, or that he's heading to work, or that he has something important that it is he's going to take care of. He or she is going to take care of. Oftentimes, people look at the details in you to determine the details of your life. What does that mean? Okay, well, how well you take care of yourself can tell a person, hey, this is how well he's going to take care of a potential client or a business transaction or a business partner or a woman that you want to take out on a date. All of these things tell a story in the details and in the image that you portray. It's really a natural correlation. And that's something that I think is important for everybody to pay attention to, even though internally you don't want that to be the case, right? And I'm not trying to sit here and say that it's fair, okay? Because I understand that it's not fair, but we live in a world that unfortunately is not fair. And we have to make adjustments and do the best that we can to get the best results that we are looking for. How we feel about ourselves and our own image also affects how we operate with others and the confidence in which we move in various situations. That by itself outreaches anything else. So regardless of what Joe and Jane think of when they see you, how you see yourself is of the utmost importance and outweighs anything else. So what is it that you can do? And this is going to be a little bit more directed towards the men because I'm a guy and I can speak to that a little bit better. There are definitely points that you can take from this, ladies, and I don't mean any disrespect, but a lot of this is going to be catered toward the gentleman. And that is you can clean up, shave, use proper grooming. If that means getting a good skincare routine, then do just that. I like to say dress to impress, whether it be a nice suit or something casual. You want to make sure that you're clean, put together, ironed, and ready to roll. When you're out, you represent your own personal brand, even if you're not a business owner. The brand you represent is you, and you have to protect your brand by making sure you're putting the best foot forward for the people that see your brand. And that's the rest of the world, right? So things that we can do off the top: smell good, have great accessories, right? And I got a few fragrances here that I'm a big fan of that I'll share with you. And I'm by no means a fragrance expert. There are a ton of great videos out there, reviews, guys that know that in and out. These are things that just kind of fit my fragrance profile that I really like. And I'm sharing a few of them with you. It's just a handful. I'm not going to go deep into it, but I wanted to give you guys a few examples. The first of which is Spice Bomb. That is a great fragrance. It's very fragrant in the sense of like cinnamon. It kind of has that spiciness to it. Thus the name Spice Bomb. Really great fragrance for guys. One that I think is pretty universal. And I think you'll have a lot of positive reactions from that. There's a woman's version of that I got my wife. It's called Flower Bomb. And she's gotten a lot of compliments from that. Very similar container, a little bit, I think it's pink. And, you know, it kind of still has like the grenade effect to it, if you will. Nice, catchy container there. Another one that I really like is Man-Made 1821. Great vanilla, tobacco, rugged flavoring on that one. I love the fragrance with that one. It's great, and it kind of gives you that working man fragrance, in my opinion. One of my favorites. Another one that I'm a big fan of is Dior Sauvage. That's a great fragrance, very universal. Kind of has a nice blend of rugged and sweet. It's a good play on that. Very difficult to describe, but if you ever smelled it, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. And the last one I'm going to share with you is Azzaro Most Wanted. That's another great fragrance. I got a couple others. Matter of fact, the Harmonious Hypnotizing Fire. Great fragrance. Wonderful, wonderful fragrance. And I got a couple of Tom Ford fragrances, one of which is Fabulous. Big fan of that. And there's, I can't even remember the name of all of them. But these are just to give you an idea of things that you can do, fragrances that you can use. And again, I would highly recommend going out, smelling them on yourself, walk around in the mall, spray a little bit on you, see how it smells, how you blend with it chemically, and go from there. Pick out one or two good fragrances. You may have we'll call your daily driver. And then you may have one that you want to sport on the weekends. I think that's a great way to get started with fragrances. Accessories. You want to have some nice accessories. Now we're talking about the details here. We already got our suit. We already have our tie game on. We already have the clip on the tie. We have a nice pair of shoes. You may have some nice Chelsea boots, or you have the monk strap shoes. We're assuming that you got the basics. We're moving on to the imagery and accessories. Always good to have a clutch watch. This is a Movado. Great watch company. It's done me well over the years. I have a black onyx ring and a tiger eye bracelet. Some things that just help add accessories and layers to what it is that you're already doing. If you got on the tuxedo, throw the cufflinks on. Get that extra layer there. The way I look at it is you don't have to be flashy like a music video, right? Have your Mr. T starter set, 50 chains, platinum gold, this, that, and the third, gold grill, et cetera, et cetera. That's not the type of guys that I'm talking to. That's not the MVPs and the LLCs that I'm referencing. No disrespect to those who do that. And I know you're going to do your thing and I wish you well, but I'm thinking more James Bond than, music video. James Bond, in my opinion, is always dressed well for whatever occasion that he's in. Now, if that's something that you guys are interested in getting more details in, I'll be happy to make a video about that. But I was just trying to give you some basics, some run-of-the-mill tips, just a few things to kind of get you started in that way. The next thing is going to be moving with swag, body language. Again, this tells a story about you. How you move, believe it or not, it paints a picture. And it's something that's noticeable. And we're talking imagery. So do you operate with your chest out? Do you move with your shoulders back? Do you walk with purpose? Do you have a little bit of flair? Do you have good body language in general? Those are questions that you can ask. And those are things that you can go out today, change and improve. So overall, what I want you guys to get, without making this video too long, is that image matters. Whether you want to believe that or not, image definitely matters. And so with that being said, do a personal inventory. Hey, what is it that I can do from an image standpoint to be a little bit better with my image? What is it that I want to project? What is the image that I want people to see? What is the impression that I want people to have upon meeting me? Answer those questions and then start moving in the direction of what it is you want to accomplish in that way. So the next video will be coming next week. And until that point, if you can do your boy a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, the notification bell, and get the comment going in the comment section. If there's a particular fragrance you want to know a little bit more about, that definitely smells great. Let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. We can make a whole video on that. We can move forward in that direction if that's something you want to get a few more tips about. QR code is going to pop up at some point. Feel free to donate to the channel. Again, like, subscribe, notification bell, all of that great YouTube stuff. And until the next video, I am your host, Mr. HJ. And we are out. Thank you, and God bless. And I'm out.